Hey there, awesome people! Welcome back to Daily English Talk. You know, this isn't just a place where you learn English words. Oh no, not at all. This is where you truly learn how to think big, how to grow beyond your limits, and how to become genuinely, powerfully unbreakable in your own life. Today's video, we're diving into a story that will absolutely ignite something inside you. It's the incredible journey of Lionel Messi. Yes, that Lionel Messi, one of the greatest football players in the entire world. As you listen, don't just hear the words, feel them. Let them soak in. This isn't just practice, it's a blueprint for your own life. So, lean in, relax, and get ready, because this story is about to change how you see everything. Some stories are about pure, raw talent, like a gift from birth. Others are all about endless, grinding hard work. But the truly legendary stories, they scream about overcoming impossible struggles. Lionel Messi's life. That, my friends, is absolutely one of those stories. It's a breathtaking journey. From a small, quiet boy in Argentina to becoming the greatest football player the world has ever seen. But his journey? Oh, it was anything but easy. Let me tell you. This is the story of the boy who looked at his struggles, stared them down, and transformed them into massive, unbelievable success. He became an inspiration for millions of us around the world. Lionel Andres Messi Cucitini. That's his full name. He was born on June 24, 1987. His hometown? A small city called Rosario in Argentina. His dad, Jorge Messi, worked hard in a factory. And his mom, Celia Cucitini, cleaned houses. Messi's family wasn't rich, not by any stretch. But they were absolutely overflowing with love and big dreams. Messi was the third child. He had two older brothers, Rodrigo and Matias, and a younger sister, Maria Sol. They were a happy family, always there for each other, always supporting. But even for them, life wasn't always smooth. From a very young age, Messi was obsessed with football. He just loved it. It was his whole world. His grandmother, Celia, was actually the first person to truly see his incredible talent. She believed in him so fiercely. She always told him, "You are special, Lionel. One day, you will make the world proud." Celia took him to every football game, every practice. She genuinely encouraged him to follow his dreams, no matter what. Messi loved her so much. Even today, when he scores a goal, he looks up to the sky. It's his special, heartfelt way of thanking her. When Messi was just 11 years old, something absolutely terrible happened. The doctors told his family the crushing news. Messi had a condition called growth hormone deficiency, GHD. This meant his body simply couldn't grow properly. He was tiny, very small and thin compared to all the other boys his age. The doctors delivered the hard truth. If Messi didn't get treatment, he would never grow taller. And his ultimate dream of playing football professionally? It will be over. Just like that. The treatment was incredibly expensive. Messi needed injections every single day, and it costs about $900 a month. Imagine that. His father, Jorge, worked so hard. He truly did. But paying for that treatment was impossible. The family was heartbroken, utterly devastated. They knew Messi was talented, a true genius with the ball, but they had no idea how they could save his dream. None at all. Even though Messi was small, like really small, he was absolutely brilliant at football. It was pure magic when the ball was at his feet. He could dribble, pass, and score like no one else. Seriously, no one. But many people didn't believe in him. Why? Because of his height. Coaches would shake their heads and say, "He's too small to play football." Other kids would tease him, call him names. It was tough. One day, during a football match, someone actually locked Messi in the bathroom. It was a cruel joke. They thought it would stop him from playing. But Messi didn't give up. Not even for a second. That fire inside him, it burned brighter. When he was finally let out, he went straight back to the field. And he played better than anyone else. It was an incredible performance. This moment truly showed how incredibly strong Messi was, even at such a young age. That spirit was already there. When Messi was 13 years old, something absolutely amazing happened. It was a life-changing moment. A football scout from FC Barcelona, yes, one of the biggest, most famous football clubs in the entire world, he saw Messi play. And he was so impressed. He couldn't believe his eyes. He immediately told Messi's family, "Bring Lionel to Spain, and we will take care of his treatment." This was a massive, difficult decision for the family, obviously. Moving to Spain meant leaving their home, their friends, their relatives back in Argentina. Everything they knew. But they believed in Messi's dreams. They really believed. So, in the year 2000, Messi and his father, Jorge, packed up and traveled to Barcelona, Spain. Life in Spain wasn't easy at all. Not even a little bit. Messi was just a small boy, a tiny figure, in a big, intimidating new country. He missed his mother, his brothers, his sister. They stayed back in Argentina, thousands of miles away. Messi felt so lonely and scared. He couldn't speak Spanish well at all. And everything just felt different. So different. But Messi? He never ever stopped playing football. That was his constant. He joined the youth academy at FC Barcelona, called La Masia. That's where he trained with other young, incredibly talented players. Even though he was the smallest on the field, every single time, Messi's talent was simply impossible to ignore. It shone too brightly. He practiced every single day, and he worked harder than anyone else, pushing himself relentlessly. When Lionel Messi started playing at La Masia, he was just 13 years old. He was, honestly, the smallest and quietest boy on the team. Many of the other kids were taller, stronger, more confident. Some of them even teased Messi, saying, "You're too tiny to play football, little guy." But Messi didn't argue. He didn't fight back. Instead, he simply let his football do all the talking. And boy, did it talk. When Messi had the ball, it was like pure, effortless magic. He could dribble past 5 or 6 players as if they weren't even there. They just melted away. The coaches at La Masia noticed this immediately. Their eyes went wide. They said, "This boy is special. He has something no one else has. He's unique." Life in Spain, even with his talent, was still incredibly hard for Messi. He missed his family back in Argentina so much. His mother and siblings were thousands of miles away. Messi cried many nights. He felt so lonely, so homesick. His father, Jorge, stayed with him, offering what comfort he could. But Messi yearned for his whole family to be together. That was his deepest wish. He also really struggled with the language. Everyone around him spoke Spanish constantly, but Messi couldn't understand much of it. He often stayed quiet because he was just too shy to speak up. This made it even harder for him to make friends. And then there was the immense pressure of playing for FC Barcelona. Everyone expected Messi to perform perfectly, every single time. But he was still just a boy, a teenager. Sometimes Messi felt like giving up. The weight was too much. But then he'd remember his grandmother's powerful words. "You are special, Lionel. Never stop believing in yourself." That kept him going. At the age of 16, Messi got his first incredible chance to play with FC Barcelona's senior team. This was a monumental opportunity, but also incredibly scary. He was suddenly playing against older, much stronger, and far more experienced players. These were legends. But Messi didn't let fear stop him. Not this time. Not ever. During the match, Messi got the ball. And then it happened. He ran past 3 defenders as if they were statues. And he scored a beautiful, elegant goal. The crowd went absolutely wild. Even the senior players were shocked, just stunned by his sheer talent. One of them famously said, "This kid is going to change football forever." From that moment, Messi's life began to truly explode. People started talking about him as the next big star, a prodigy. But Messi didn't let the attention distract him. He kept working incredibly hard, training every single day, and relentlessly focusing on improving his skills. He was always pushing for more. Even as Messi's career began to soar higher and higher, not everyone supported him. It's crazy, right? Some people still muttered, "He's good, yeah, but he'll never be the best because he's too small." Others doubted his loyalty to Argentina just because he was playing for a big European team. And then things got even worse. Much worse. Messi actually received a terrifying death threat. Someone called his family, warning them to stop Messi from playing football. The family was terrified, scared for his life. But Messi? He utterly refused to quit. He told his father, "Football is my life. I won't stop, no matter what happens." That's courage. By the time Messi was just 20 years old, he was already considered one of the absolute best players in the world. In 2009, at just 22 years old, Messi won his first Ballon d'Or. That's the ultimate award given to the best football player in the world. And he didn't stop there. He went on to win this award 7 times. That's a record no one else has ever achieved. It's unbelievable. Messi's style of play was so different from everyone else's. He wasn't just about scoring goals. He created chances for his teammates, worked tirelessly in every match, and played with every ounce of his heart. Coaches and fans often said, Messi doesn't just play football, he lives it. While Messi was busy breaking records and dazzling on the field, he was also quietly building a beautiful life off the field. Messi fell deeply in love with Antonella Roccuzzo, a girl from his very own hometown, Rosario. They had known each other since childhood, a true love story. Messi and Antonella got married in 2017, and now they have 3 wonderful sons, Tiago, Matteo, and Ciro. A beautiful family. Messi is known for being a loving husband and father. Despite his immense fame and global superstardom, he remains incredibly humble and totally focused on his family. He often says, "My greatest achievements are not my trophies, but my family." How amazing is that? Even though Messi was an absolute superstar at FC Barcelona, his journey with the Argentine national team was incredibly tough, full of struggles. Argentina lost several heartbreaking, important finals. This included the 2014 FIFA World Cup final and the Copa America finals in 2015 and 2016. Each time they lost, Messi was utterly heartbroken. He cried openly, feeling like he had let his beloved country down. Some people in Argentina even criticized him harshly, saying, "Messi doesn't care about his country." This kind of talk hurt Messi deeply. At one point, he even decided to retire from international football. He was devastated. But after a few months, Messi realized he simply couldn't give up. He returned to the national team saying, "I want to win for my country. I want to make my people proud." And then, in 2021, it finally happened. Messi lifted his first major international trophy with Argentina, the Copa America. This victory was incredibly emotional for Messi and the entire nation. People celebrated wildly. They said, "This is not just Messi's win, this is Argentina's win." Lionel Messi, now undeniably one of the greatest players in football history, had achieved so much. But life wasn't always smooth sailing, even after his incredible success. Every new chapter brought fresh challenges, big changes, and more lessons to learn. For over 20 years, FC Barcelona was Messi's home. He literally grew up there. He played with his heart and soul for the club and became their all-time leading scorer. But in 2021, something absolutely shocking happened. Barcelona announced they could no longer afford Messi due to massive financial problems. Messi was heartbroken, devastated. He never, ever wanted to leave. He cried openly during his farewell speech, saying, "I thought I'd retire here, but life had other plans." Fans across the world were absolutely devastated for him. For Messi, it must have felt like losing a family. Still, he had to move forward. Life goes on. Messi joined Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, a top club in France. It was a completely new country, a brand new team, and a daunting new challenge. But starting fresh wasn't easy. In his first season at PSG, Messi faced unexpected difficulties. People had huge, almost impossible expectations from him, but things didn't go perfectly. He struggled to adjust to a new playing style and city life. Critics loudly said, "Maybe Messi's time is over. He's not the same player anymore." For the first time in years, Messi felt like the world was doubting him again. It brought back memories of his younger days when people said he was too small to succeed. But Messi didn't give up. He just wouldn't. He worked harder than ever, absolutely determined to prove himself again. During this incredibly tough time, Messi remembered something profound his father had once told him. "Life will test you, Lionel, but every test makes you stronger. Use it as fuel to grow." Messi decided to stay positive. He improved his fitness, learned deeply from his mistakes, and slowly, steadily, started performing better and better. By his second season at PSG, he was back to his absolute best form, scoring incredible goals, creating dazzling chances, and completely silencing his critics. Even though things weren't always easy, Messi constantly showed his pure magic in France. Fans in Paris started chanting his name, and children around the world continued to look up to him, their hero. They loved how Messi always remained humble, no matter how successful he became. One young fan once said, "Messi isn't just a footballer. He's an inspiration. He shows us that dreams can come true if you work hard." After his time in Europe, Messi surprised everyone again by making another huge move. In 2023, he joined Inter Miami, a club in the United States. Some people, of course, questioned his decision, saying, "Why is Messi going to a smaller league now?" But Messi had a powerful vision. He wanted to help grow football in America and inspire a whole new generation of players. And he succeeded. Oh, did he succeed? Fans in the U.S. filled stadiums just to watch him play. His arrival changed the sport in the country forever. One of Messi's absolute greatest qualities is his leadership. Unlike others who shout orders or demand attention, Messi leads through action. Pure, undeniable action. On the pitch, he gives his absolute best in every single match. He leaves nothing behind. Off the pitch, he supports his teammates like a true big brother. He's always there for them. Even when Argentina lost important finals in the past, Messi never blamed anyone, not a single person. He always said, "We win together, and we lose together." His humility earned him the deep respect of players around the entire world. Messi's influence isn't just limited to the football field. It's so much bigger. He has inspired millions upon millions to chase their wildest dreams. His story teaches us invaluable lessons. It's okay to start small. Everyone does. Challenges will absolutely come, but you can overcome them. Stay humble, no matter how incredibly big you become. Messi also generously gives back to society. He has donated millions to hospitals, schools, and charities. His foundation works tirelessly, helping children from poor families get better education and health care. Outside football, Messi is just a simple, down-to-earth man. He loves spending time with his wife, Antonella, and their 3 kids. He genuinely enjoys playing with his sons, watching cartoons, and even cooking for his family. One time, a journalist asked Messi, "What's your favorite moment in life?" Messi, with a warm smile, said, "Scoring goals is great, yes, but my happiest moments are always with my family." Messi's incredible story has been captured in countless books, powerful documentaries, and inspiring interviews. One of the most famous books about him is titled Messi, the inside story of the boy who became a legend. It talks about his struggles, his triumphs, and all the hard-earned lessons he learned along the way. By now, Messi has broken almost every record imaginable in football. He has won over 40 major trophies, including an astonishing 7 Ballon d'Or awards, 4 Champions League titles, 1 Copa America, and the ultimate prize, 1 FIFA World Cup. These numbers? They undeniably prove his sheer greatness. But what makes Messi truly, uniquely special is his profound love for the game. He once said, "I don't play for awards. I play because I love football." That's it. Simple truth. For years, Lionel Messi dreamed. He dreamed of winning the World Cup for his beloved country, Argentina. It was the one trophy missing from his dazzling collection. He had come agonizingly close in 2014, but lost in the final. So many people said, "Messi will never win the World Cup. He just doesn't have what it takes." But Messi never gave up. He just wouldn't. He worked harder than ever, believed in himself against all odds, and stayed laser-focused on that one dream. Then, in 2022, during the World Cup in Qatar, everything changed. Everything. Messi led Argentina to victory. He scored crucial, breathtaking goals in every single match. The final? Oh, the final was absolutely unforgettable. Argentina played against France in one of the greatest matches in football history. Messi scored, he assisted, and he inspired his teammates to superhuman feats. After 120 minutes of heart-stopping action and a nail-biting penalty shootout, Argentina became the champions. When Messi lifted that World Cup trophy, tears streamed down his face. You could see the pure emotion. The world watched, captivated, as he kissed the golden trophy. For Argentina, it wasn't just a football win, it was an emotional moment that united the entire nation. Fans chanted, "Messi! Messi! Messi!" in the streets, their voices echoing with joy. This victory proved one undeniable, powerful thing. Dreams come true if you never, ever give up. Even after achieving absolutely everything, Messi remains incredibly humble. He doesn't brag about his awards or his fame. Instead, he always credits his team, his family, and his coaches. He knows he didn't do it alone. One reporter once asked him, "What does success mean to you?" Messi, with his characteristic honesty, replied, "Success is not just about trophies. It's about being a good person and helping others." Messi is more than a footballer. He is a profound role model. Young players around the world watch him, inspired. They think, "If Messi can do it, I can too." Even his rivals admire him. Cristiano Ronaldo, often called Messi's greatest competitor, once genuinely said, "Messi inspires me to be better. He is one of the greatest players ever." What a testament! Messi spends time mentoring young players. He shares his wisdom, teaching them the vital importance of hard work. He often says, "Talent is not enough. You must love what you do and work for it every day." Messi believes in simple, powerful things. He says, "Enjoy what you do. Whether you're playing football or doing anything else, passion is your absolute key. Never compare yourself to others. Messi teaches us to focus intensely on our own journey, not on what others are doing. Your path is unique. Family is everything. Despite his incredibly busy schedule, Messi always makes time for his wife, Antonella, and their 3 children. He says, "My family gives me strength to keep going." Messi has said, "I want to be remembered as someone who gave everything to the game and inspired people to believe in themselves." And he also shares this powerful message. "I started as a small boy with big dreams. I faced challenges, but I kept going. You can do the same. Believe in yourself, work hard, and never give up. The world is waiting for your greatness." Lionel Messi's life teaches us, loud and clear, that no dream is ever too big. From a small boy in Rosario to a global icon, Messi has shown us the true, profound meaning of determination and humility. His journey is undeniable proof that even when the entire world doubts you, you can still rise. You can still achieve the impossible. Messi's story will live forever, inspiring millions to chase their dreams and create their own incredible legacy. As we come to the very end of Lionel Messi's mind-blowing journey, let's just pause for a moment. Let's really reflect on the most important lesson his story screams to us. Never, ever give up. No matter how brutally hard life gets. Messi's life wasn't easy, not even close. He faced struggles, crippling doubts, and massive obstacles every single step of the way. He was told he was too small, too weak, that he would never make it as a professional football player. But instead of listening to those crushing voices, he did something else. He believed in himself. He worked harder than anyone else. Messi's journey shows us something crucial. Your past does not define your future. It doesn't matter where you start. What truly matters is your determination, your heart, and your unwavering willingness to keep going, no matter what hits you. He didn't give up when others doubted him, and that's precisely why he achieved what seemed impossible. We can all learn so much from Messi's incredible humility. Despite becoming one of the greatest athletes in the history of the world, he never let fame change him. He stayed grounded. He stayed focused on what truly matters: his family, his burning passion for football, and genuinely helping others. Messi didn't chase trophies for fame. Those trophies? They were just the natural result of his hard work and his pure, unadulterated love for the game. He inspired millions, not just with his talent, but with his actions. His character spoke volumes. So, the next time you face a challenge, a really tough one, remember Messi. When you feel weak or completely discouraged, remember that the greatest successes always emerge from the hardest struggles. Keep moving forward, stay humble, and never ever stop believing in yourself. Messi's story isn't just about football, my friends. It's about life itself. It's about overcoming challenges. It's about staying focused. And it's about making your wildest dreams come true, no matter how utterly impossible they seem. The world needs more people like Messi, people who inspire others through their actions, people who lift others up, and people who show that absolutely anything is possible if you just refuse to give up. Now, it's your turn. What are your dreams? What challenges are you facing right now? Take Messi's story with you. Hold it close. And remember, you have the strength to overcome anything. Keep fighting. Keep believing. And one day, you'll achieve your own incredible greatness. This isn't the end of Messi's story. Oh no. This is the beginning of your own. You are capable of more than you think. And just like Messi, you can create a legacy that will inspire others for generations to come. If you found value in this message, if it touched your heart, if it made you feel something strong inside, then please subscribe to Daily English Talk. Seriously, become part of our family. Because every day, we don't just teach English. We help you become wiser, stronger, and truly unbreakable. See you in the next video. Until then, stay powerful. Your determination is your strength.